Alright guys, so this is the big thing here. Somebody sent me this, and NATO basically tells Turkey that if they decide to actually go to war with Russia, not to even bother to contact NATO because they're not going to basically do anything because they don't want a war with Russia. At least supposedly. So, this is what I'm getting. NATO warns Turkey it can't count on support in a conflict with Russia as tensions escalate. European diplomats warned Ankara cannot invoke Article 5. Germany says that NATO can't pay the price for the war started by the Turks. Turkey has called for international grounds operation in Syria. Russia's called Security Council meeting to halt Turkey's shelling of Kurds, and much more. So, European diplomats have warned Turkish government that it cannot count on NATO to support should the conflict with Russia escalate into an armed conflict, according to German media. Ankara has called for a joint ground forces operation in Syria with its international allies, insisting it is the only way to stop the country's 5-year war. Saudi Arabia said it would be ready to take part in an international force to be deployed in Syria. And remember, they have that big force of like 200,000 Arabs or something like that, 350,000, I think they said they had. Turkey's called for joint operations in Syria with its international allies, insisting this happened in Kobane, Syria in 2014. Protest was held in 2015 reading "Killer Russia, Get Out of Syria," left while others shout slogans in Russian. Istanbul consulate during demonstration against Russia's Syria policy in Istanbul. Russian pilots stand outside a Su-30 jet armed with air-to-air missiles before takeoff at Hemamian Air Base in Syria last year. But Russia, which has been carrying out airstrikes in support of the main regional ally Bashar al-Assad, has voiced its opposition to the operation. It's called on the Security Council to press Turkey to halt its shelling of the Kurdish forces in northern Syria, but it was rejected. Turkey's plan was based on the assumption that in case of conflict, the country could invoke Article 5 of the NATO Treaty and Collective Defense Clause, and it would be a member state, and used basically if a member state is attacked. But Luxembourg Foreign Minister Jean Asselborn told German magazine Der Spiegel that the Turkish government cannot count on NATO. So this is pretty good here, folks. And the more and more I read this, the more and more I think that this is the way it is. NATO said to Turkey, basically, if you make war with Russia, don't count on us. And I think this is exactly what it's going to be. Thank you.